everyone, welcome on in. So this is Wolf Mom 28, and today we are going to be getting caught up on dishes. It's been a few days since I actually managed to catch up on it. I've been trying to keep up with the routine, but with how hot it has been lately, it's been very hard to do so. Now, I'm going to get to work on these dishes. I do not have a dishwasher. I have to do these all by hand. I don't have a dish rack over here to be able to use. I have to use a towel over the burners to protect the burners. So if that's going to be a little offensive to you, I do apologize. Now my son is in the background. He is in his room, living room, watching what he wants to watch. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn the TV down a little bit, but he can still hear it. Be right back. Okay, so I am back. All right. Okay. So, let's get to this. I gotta get things a little more organized here. Nothing in my life is ever properly organized, which is normal. I'm a mom. What organized in a mom's life, right? Just do this. Even if no one really shows up, I'm fine with that. You know, that's nothing new. But I will still need to get these dishes out of other people's show up or not. I'm not saying anything against it. It's just how it leaves. Yeah, and my son decided to come in and say hi. Dallas, take your toys back, please. That's okay, Baba, that's okay. Normal kid thing. And try not to get so frustrated about it. He is wearing something, so he's not just completely naked. So he is good, he is safe. Alex, do not knock my computer over, please. Do not. Thank you. Mommy loves you. Let's get to work on this. Time to go grab a clean sponge. Here we go. Yep, that one's leaving. Baba. Please don't. Baba. Yeah. As I said, this is my daily thing. Get that off, please. Thank you. So, let's get to work on these cleaning. What else am I to do? I got a son I gotta deal with. I gotta be taking him out to the park later. But I gotta get all these dishes done, so I know I'm caught up on dishes again. Yes, I'm going to be constantly glancing at messages if I do get any messages. My son is out of camera view, but he is right there. And I'm not a huge streamer. I don't always stream. As you can see, he's saying hi. Yeah, he's trying to show his little creation. So it's nothing new. I'm kind of quite used to not having a lot of viewers. That's fine. But if you guys do want to try watching this after it's done, don't forget to hit that like button, please. It does help me out. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. It's mainly just me doing videos of me cleaning or trying to do a gaming session while my son is in the background. That's nothing new to me. It's not like I can actually get my own privacy. That's fine. I'm a mom. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm used to that. Probably shouldn't, but I am. He does like to try to help me with dishes, so you probably will see him occasionally throughout the streams. He did get a haircut though. That's his new hairdo. Baba, I'm gonna need you to move those. So, this is just what I'm doing. If the audio is not quite up to parquet, I do apologize. I'm using everything by computer itself. Excuse me, Baba. Excuse me, Baba. So, yeah. Just checking on a few things here. Dallas, take your ideas back to your room and go play with your ideas, please. Thank you. If I'm on my computer, he's constantly wanting to interrupt me. If I am trying to do something that keeps me happy and sane while dealing with a child, he wants to try to get into it. I'm kind of... Dallas, get downstairs. Thank you. I'm always having to get on to him. You're going to hear that a lot. That's not to me being mean. It's me trying to protect him from getting himself hurt or not messing with things he's not supposed to. Dallas. Please, Baba. Get downstairs, please. Dallas. Come on, go. Back to your room. Back to your room. No. Go on. Try to get him to go back to his room to go play. I won't always do a lot of streams. I'll try doing a few recordings here and there or a few reels, some shorts, but that probably will be just about it. I'm not the best at this. I'm not going to claim I am the best at this. My only subscriber is my son. He's almost 4, so he doesn't understand. I gave him one of my YouTube accounts so he can watch his own little shows. So, we're just going to sit, hang out. If you guys want to talk about something, we can talk about it. I already know I have a spirit in my house. Have fun with it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt me. It's just there. Also trying to make sure I don't make too much of a water mess out of this sink. So I gotta sweep, I gotta mop, I gotta take trash out. My glasses are falling down again. And I gotta do all of that. I know people work. I'm not saying they don't. But this is my job. Daily life. I try to keep up with the routine. Currently it's actually supposed to be lunchtime right now. I need to get dishes done to and make lunch. You know, yeah, there you go. To be able to make lunch, I gotta clean dishes. To be able to eat lunch, I gotta have clean dishes. And I guess I also did get myself a haircut too. My husband actually did it, and I am actually very happy with it. Keeps me cool. I don't have to deal with such long, thick hair. I'm very, very happy about it. I honestly don't know how long it would take me to get all these dishes done. So, right now, it's going to be what it is. I have my coffee and water right behind me on a little shelf. My house is small, and I'm actually quite okay with it. A house is a house. We have a bed, we have a roof, we have food, and we have a toilet. We're good. Son has his own privacy. We have our own privacy. And that's just the way it should be. I do need to take my son outside today to let him have some fun, get some fresh air, some sunlight, where it's not going to be scalding hot outside. But I need to get these done before I forget it. I do have that issue. I do forget to get dishes done. I have a routine, but as of lately, past few days, it's been in the high hundreds. So I can't get dishes done when I'm already overheating. The dishes overheat me even further. Everyone is welcome to join in. If anyone wants to show up, you guys can. I'm not going to stop anyone. I actually will welcome people. It honestly won't take me too long to really get these dishes done, but it's trying to keep up with everything else around the kitchen. I have trash I need to clean up. We'll organize up a little bit more. I got trash to take out. My son loves to help with that part, so I usually try to wait until I can get him to help. And I actually plan on doing that before we go to the park today. So, we're going to work with what we can work with today. Woohoo! So, if anyone actually does end up joining in, say thank you, welcome in. This is just a mom's daily life, trying to keep up with everything. No one really cares for that, but okay, that's fine. I'm not asking you guys to stay, I'm just asking to see if you guys want to join. You don't have to like, but that would be very nice. I don't have a manager for my streams, I don't have any bots or anything else of that sort. I don't have that type of money. So, about 13 minutes in, not bad. I'm not popular. I already know this. I'm okay with this. So. Let's just do this. Come hang out if you guys would like to. It's not the best little community I have, because I don't really have much of a community I'm building. It's just if your moms want a break from their own little lives, you guys can join, relax, hang out. If you guys want to complain, go ahead. Everyone is welcome. But if you guys have your own beliefs, please don't try to put it onto anyone else. Your beliefs are your beliefs. I do not discriminate against anyone. All is welcome. I'm not looking to try to join any kind of church or anything else of that sort. I wanted to put that out there now. So if anyone else ends up watching this after it goes, I'm done going live, you guys can end up hearing all of that. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to discriminate against anyone. This is just the way I am. And I know not everyone likes it. So, pretty overheating on here. Got a bunch of silverware to clean up. Got some plates, cups. I got a rice cooker I gotta clean up. Some pots to clean up. A huge coffee mug. Been anyone thinks I'm joking on that, I will show it to you guys if you want. Back. Itchy. Whew. Gotta take a small break. Dallas, what is it you think you're doing? Please leave it be. Alright, sorry for that. I had to go deal with my kid. He decided to mess with things he's not supposed to. I'm going to be constantly walking off dealing with that. Dallas! Give me the medicine back. Keep things be. Thank you. I'm back again. Like I said, this is a mom's daily life. I'm constantly having to stop doing dishes to go deal with my son and go from there. I don't really expect anyone to really join. That's quite alright. That's kind of what I'm used to. But if there are people who do want to show up, alright, that's awesome. We're here to hang out, we're here to relax, and here if you guys want to talk. So, come join. You don't have to. Would be nice. Let me see here. Alright. Just figured I'd check over a few things, see if there's anything I can work with. Excuse me for a second. There we go. Dallas, you don't need the cloth diaper. You're fine. Use the potty. You're being a big boy and I love it. Daily life of a mom, as I keep saying. I'm always stopping, always dealing with something. I gotta let my hands rest every now and then because otherwise it's going to start breaking out from too much hot water. Even if I cool down the hot water, it's still an irritation. It's never the soap, it's never the sponges, it's an eczema issue I've always had. You know what I mean? Gotta let some of these dishes dry. Like I said, I don't have a dish rack. I really don't. This is how I get dishes done. I do my best not to overload any of it. So, that's just what I get to do. And I'm fine with that. So this is public, you guys. If you want to join in, you guys can. I might have to just turn a lot of these streams into video games, playing some Minecraft, something of that sort. I'm not the best streamer. I'm not going to admit I am. I already know I'm not. But consistency is what helps. Putting videos out there, doing lives, all of it. I'll be right back, you guys. Let's go. No, do not. That is not hand soap. So sorry about that. My son
got into my face wash.
because he thought it was handsome. Here to say hi. You said hi. Eric, go on. Go on. I gotta try to get a lot of these dishes done because I know they need to get done. There's no denying it. They just need to get done. I've been slacking for the last few days. Hot. It's summer. Alright. Give those a few moments to air dry.
And while that's working on air drying, you guys can see it.
Done. This sink still needs to
Be done. This sink needs to be done, and I have a few items over here.
So I need to situate some of the trash. Oh, there you go, Bob. There you go, Bob. It's already getting hot. Get the trash bag
out.
Ready. Trying to stay in view, you guys, because I know how, not everyone likes it when people just keep walking out of view. I'm doing my best. There we go. All right. Oh, excuse me, Bubba. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Use these guys as little trash bags as well. We got so many of them anyways. Bubby. He's not in view, but he's in this kitchen. It's not like I can actually stop him. He's a kid. He's gonna do what he wants. I don't try to encourage it, but I gotta let him explore. Let dishes dry naturally a bit, then put them away. And there he goes. Trying to keep the kitchen as cleaned up as possible. Last year. And my son knows this too. Excuse me. Alright, gotta start transferring trash over this way. Yeah, use your potty, don't forget to go in there. So I am still here, you guys. I'm bouncing in and out of frame. I do apologize about that, but I don't have the best camera. One thing my son loves to do
Is help take out trash.
The chore he can actually work with.
I don't really call it a chore, but it is chore.
He decided he wanted to help with that. I'm not going to stop him. He wants to help, he can help. These are still good. Move these. Hi, sweetie. Okay. So all the trash has now been moved over. For an easy access, we can move things outside. Hey, sweetie. Yeah. He stands up basically up to my hip. It's kind of scary. Okay, so I'm going to start putting these up. No, Bubba. I'm not going to let you take your toys upstairs right now. Sounds mean, yes, I know, but there are things up there he should not be touching. He's not exactly the most gentlest when it comes to dealing with everything upstairs. It's clean, I promise. My organization skills are not the best. Trust me, I know. I do have a couple old Mother Day gifts. This really is. It says Cozy Burrito
in it.
Adorable. Oh, someone has their bass going. You know, I will complain about that every now and then. I can't stand it when people have a loud bass going. Like they don't care that there are other people living in the
Neighborhood. I can't stand that type of thing.
Anything else that I like? Just we're gonna move this here. Here we go. It's a little more organized. Not my best. You guys can somewhat see here. None of this is really my best. I'm just doing what I can. If anyone does show up, welcome on in. And I'll say the same spew every time someone does try showing up. Otherwise, you guys can just come visit, hang out. I would love it. I always love trying to talk with other people. Feels nice. Feels like I'm not abandoning the world. Sometimes it does feel that way. Feels like I can just kind of go poof and no one would really notice. Like some might. My husband and my son, but others probably not really. Not that I'm going to disappear. Just feels that, you know, if I were, would really notice. So we're just going to be hanging out, you guys. It takes a lot for me to get a lot of this done. So I got a new bowl, suction cup. That is awesome. I don't got a lot of spaces to organize things in, so I get to deal with what I gotta deal with. Now I get to go see what my son's banging on. Dallas, what are you doing? Alright, time for the next round of dishes. Oh, he's showing you guys the car. Go on. Oh, okay, go. So this is basically my everyday clothes. I wear something comfy, something thin, something cool. I have a problem with overheating, even if it's cold. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Bubba, I don't think the AC needs more water. Thank you. Let's go ahead and put that up. Hey, leave the toaster room. Dallas. You see what I do? Spirit doesn't always care for my sons half the time. They put up with them. That's what's lovely about it. I know this looks dangerous, but it's like the only way I can get into that little crevice. Make sure it actually is clean. Don't need them getting sick. I actually do plan on making bread today. And yes, you guys heard me right, making bread. If anyone anyone wants to end up seeing that. Wish I could see in that living room better. I gotta go see what my son's up to. Be right back. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's actually behaving. What did I step on? Oh no, I stepped on something sharp. I didn't use my foot a little. I have no surprise. We're about 30, a little over 30 minutes in. You guys really do want to show up. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. It makes my life so much easier to work with. So don't forget to show up, please. Thank you. Cool. Now, I am just trying my best here. Keep cool, keep everything going, get dishes done. Not my best hangout spot, but I will make do. I want to see how long it'll take me to get these dishes done. See if anyone shows up. Like I said, I didn't expect anyone to. I'm okay with that. Let's just do this. Come hang out, guys. You guys want to? I'm not the best streamer. I'm not ever going to be the best streamer. That's okay. All the best streamers start off somewhere. Sometimes they start at rock bottom and now they slowly work their way up. That happens. Not about the money. For any managers, I don't have any money to edit videos. So I am happy where I am. I'm happy doing what I can do. Supposed to be my son's nap time here soon, I believe. I don't think he will be going down though. He's okay. Oh, dishes. Woohoo. So not fun. Oh, hi! I actually saw that message. Hi! She didn't expect anyone to be saying anything and joining in. Thank you, Bug. Thank you. It was so nice. How are you doing? Just so you know, this is Dakota. I just go by Wolfmom28 on YouTube. So. Oh, I am. It's just getting hot because I'm getting dishes done. Always gets hot during dishes. Can you hear me very well? Hope everyone actually can hear me. I've been trying to make sure the volume on this is fine and everyone can hear. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm actually having a good day. Just trying to catch up on dishes. Normally I get these done at 9 o'clock in the morning. Definitely not 9 o'clock in the morning my time. Echoing? Sorry. I'm in the kitchen. Probably echoes in here. See what I can do. Give me just a second. I'm glad. Stay. The setup I have for my dishes is not the best, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, let's see here. You said it's echoing.
Let's see here. Okay, is it still echoing for you? I'm hoping it's not. The video device capture. Okay, let's try that. Does that be better? I mean, if it's yeah, it's better.
Awesome. Okay, so I had to adjust a few of my little mics on here. I'm not the best streamer. I will admit this right here, right now. I have to do my own editing and everything else. I just don't edit.
Might as well see real life, right? Baba, where'd you go? Still echoing.
It might be because of where I'm setting my computer up. I gotta be able to keep it charged.
Oh, what's up? Oh, she fight the TV remote. Saw that happening. So that's my son. He's a bit of an oddball. I gotta dry my hands. Give me just a moment. Let's go. Remove the remote from you. There. Thank you.
You know, my son's almost 4 years old, and I'll be honest, I still haven't lost a lot of that weight from after I was pregnant with him. Got that belly still.
Just kind of
Adjust this. There we go. Now you guys can actually see the sink. I didn't realize that.
Oops. Oh well. I don't have a big old
setup for me to work with. I just have my computer and that camera.
My husband's at work and actually decent streams. And my house is not very big. I have the kitchen, that little like shining area you guys can see about right there. That's the living room, and then you got everything else.
Attached to the living room is my son's room. Always good for coffee breaks. Speaking of coffee, you guys want to see a huge coffee mug I have?
Love showing thing off. It's hilarious. It's actually supposed to be a joke. Oh, thank you. I mean, I
actually do appreciate having someone actually show up to the stream.
I'm not used to it. I'm used to just kind of talking to myself and having no one really be there. So, it's my best little setup. I don't have the biggest things, but I have a computer. You never be too sure about that. Yeah. This is my big old coffee mug. Comparing it to the side of my face. Ta-da! Right. Thank you. This is the coffee mug. Look at this. Look at this. This is the size of my head. My husband got this for me. Like it's huge. Right. I actually told my husband, one of these days I'm going to bring that with me to one of the coffee shops and see if they actually will fill it for me. He just kind of stared at me and started laughing.
with my husband. We've been married for actually almost 5 years now. Known each other since high school. I'm actually just a few years older than, actually a few years, a few months older than him. He got that mug as a joke gift because he knows how much I love coffee. Been drinking coffee since middle school. Not exactly something you just stop drinking. Right? It is wonderful. Got a miracle title out of it. And I do literally mean miracle title. But I did figure I'd post in the group chat that, I was doing a live, if anyone wanted to join in. I like doing these type of lives. We met in high school, actually. I was a junior, he was a sophomore, I think. Either way, I wasn't that much older than him. I can't really remember which high school we met at, but I think it was... You know what, yeah, I don't remember which high school we met at, but I know we met in high school. So, there is that. Before I get too far ahead, gotta get out this big old guy. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's not going to be any good anymore. I will have to rewatch this. That's fine. So, my kitchen is extremely small. You got your fridge, this, the sink, and the stove. Yeah, we were actually high school sweethearts. He gets me, he understands me, and he puts up with my very weird behaviors. Does he get annoyed by them sometimes? Yes. But, we would be a good couple if we don't know each other sometimes. But yeah, high school sweethearts. Met back up in 2020 area. Got married in December 2020. And had Dallas, my son, July 1st, 2021. Exactly. Huh? Oh, no, don't throw it away. You still hungry? You're always hungry. Why am I asking that? What? You know what? Something you haven't had today yet. Ta-da! We have different shapes. Oh, okay. What, my son? I don't fully understand. Hey, get back here. Dallas. What if I put on the Paw Patrol movie? Yeah? Alright, let's do it. Give me a second. Come on, Bubba. I gotta change the show. You're an oddball, Bubba. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. Hey there, I'm Double. Paw Patrol. Yeah. Oh, I'm still here, you guys. Give me a moment and I will see what that says. I can't see from this far. Paw Patrol. Alright. Whew. Alright.
you, I really do wish I could actually understand half of what he's saying. Hi. At least I put something on him, because otherwise he'd be just completely naked. We don't need that on stream. No, thank you.
Alright, Bubba, last bowl of this. Frog? Alright, go. Go. Don't spill the cereal, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Go. I still gotta get dishes done, sweetie.
I understand half of what he's saying, and I just have to kind of go by body language with the other part.
Idea.
Yeah, what is your idea? And you're not gonna tell me?
It'll become great entertainment for those who are actually watching.
Yeah, I see the height of the fridge, right? He basically came up walking past.
Came up to about here. That's, see? Follow the hand. Yeah. What? You want the milk? What is it? Dallas? I got it clean, sweetie. Watch your fingers.
He does. I hope he doesn't help me keep up with it.
He is 3 feet 4 inches. For almost being 4 years old.
Oh, he wants to say something.
Excuse me, guys. Hey, hon. No, sorry, I was on stream. I was doing a live. Yep, give me a second. Alright. I will update that. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is, and I think he's actually getting tired of those hand-me-down toys. Like, have you noticed he doesn't really play with a lot of them? Right. Yeah. It is, along with Marshall and whatnot.
husband.
We've been working on trying to get
a lot of people together.
Hey,
Hey,
Dallas, you're making my computer shake. Go on, get up. Up. Give me a moment. I gotta
Deal with the football.
Alright, sorry. As I was saying,
We've been working on trying to get his birthday set up. Hey, we're going to be doing it because his birthday's July 1st. We're going to try to do it on the 5th.
Dallas, Damien, enough. Go watch your show.
And we're trying to get all his my husband's co-workers together, see who's all coming.
It's gonna be a big old thing.
We're just talking to a lot of family.
Family members because Dallas has been getting a lot of hand-me-downs from them as presents, and he doesn't like playing with those hand-me-down toys. And I really don't like he is covered.
Go.
So,
I had to work on that part real quick. Dallas? It's exciting.
It'll be his first birthday
Where there's actually going to be more people just besides me, my husband,
and
and
him,
him,
and like maybe
a family member. Another family member.
So
we're very excited and we're very happy about it. Paw Patrol is his favorite, but so is Number Blocks, Word World.
Paw Patrol, yeah. Go watch Chase them. And all of that.
So
it's fun. He loves it. He actually
has Paw Patrol bed sheets, but they don't fit with the bed he has now.
Dallas, stop. Please. Stop. Alright, come on. Come here, Bubba. Let's go. Okay, I do apologize
About that.
Yeah,
Paw Patrol is very cute. My son wouldn't leave the microwave alone, which was going to be knocking around my computer. And I don't need a broken computer. This is my only computer.
And
My husband gave it to me because it was his.
Very good. It's my only computer. You know what?
Not everyone outgrows watching Paw Patrol and that type of stuff. I still remember watching what's that one TV show? It's like has to do with like little pixies and
they go to school.
I can't remember the name of it. But I remember watching it. That was my favorite show
as a kid. I swear I remember that show.
I'd be very happy.
There we go. Let me just. Yeah, I'm working currently on organizing all this, cleaning out the sink a little. Oh god, that smells. That's disgusting. Yeah. But it is nice to be. Right. It is also nice to be part of a community that will come around, help out, be part of other people's lives so they're not just sitting there alone. That is very nice. I don't really got any actual friends outside of the internet. I got a neighbor. She has a little girl too, but I don't really talk with her too much because they got their own things going on. They got their own lives, their own schedules, so it is. This is about maybe 4 or 5, about 4 days worth of forgetting to clean up the dishes. And forgetting to clean something else before it grows things. I'm not gonna hide that when this all happens. I'm not. Yeah, you can. Alright, I just got all that organized. That needs to soak. I knew something was starting to smell bad in here, I just couldn't figure out what. I did. Forgot to empty out the pot I was using for my son's mac and cheese. Thought I did. I didn't. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what happened. Ugh. You guys can see in real life everything that ends up happening. It's okay. That actually kind of made me nauseous. Alright. Let me get the rest of these dishes done. As you can see, I really don't have much left to do, but sometimes wait. Hold up. Yeah. Then I got stuff that sits in the stove occasionally. But that was just extra from last night right there. The rest of this was just for the last few days. So. Anyways, my son's now in his room. He is hyperactive. I'm hoping he will put himself to sleep. Oh, that went cold. Oh well. Coffee, still coffee. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if anyone... It never does end. And like I said, no dishwasher, sink, stove. Sink, stove. That's it. So I got no dishwasher. I am the dishwasher, and I have no strainer, dish strainer to be able to organize a lot of these dishes. My organization skills are basically Tetris. And Jenga. Mix those two dishes, and you got yourself a cool way of doing this. His nap time about 1:30 my time. I live in Washington, and it is just about 1:30. So, give me a second. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him a call. Love you too. Bye. And I'm also the one that does a lot of the scheduling and everything else. Yay, me! The mom that's basically a super mom who doesn't want to be super mom. Hey, we hit an hour mark! Woohoo! Need I make a quick phone call? Shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna step over here real quick. I'll be right back.
I do.
I do have a lot
on my plate, and I'm actually now on hold.
It happens every time I
gotta get dishes done. Gotta do other things.
Every time.
Hi, my name is Patricia DeVault. I'm actually calling on behalf of my cousin Jacob Hill. He had me put in an application for being a patient with you guys, and he wanted to know what was going on.
Close to a week ago.
Online. No. So I may have to refill out an application for him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a walk over there. I know where you guys are at anyways.
And I have all of his information medical wise, so I would like to get him through that. He just wanted to give you guys a call, figure out what's going on because he's been having an issue that he was doctor with. Alright, so if I get him to write out something stating I'm allowed to do that, would be okay?
Okay, so you would actually have to come with me to be able to fill out some of those forms.
Or I just bring them home and have them filled out? Alright, I will go ahead and let him know through text because he's at work, so I'm the one that's always doing the paperwork, phone calls, setting up appointments, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.
Typical. Now it seems like I have to go into the doctor's office to be able to fill out forms. Hi, Rich. Thanks for joining. Yes, okay. I'd rather have people who are so bored out of their minds that are willing to watch me. Who's a mom who's bored and has to get chores done around the house. To get dishes done. Welcome to the club of being so bored you have to get dishes done just to do something. Welcome. This is the real me. I have to deal with... What's with that? Anyways, this is the real me. I have to do all of this while dealing with a son who is hyperactive all the time, dealing with phone calls, interruptions, everything. So, I just gotta get all this done. Yeah, this is disgusting. I gotta clean up this one before anything else. they do, but so I filled out a form on my husband's behalf to uh, get him to be seen, and they did not receive it because we didn't get any type of email. So they recommend me going in, collecting the forms, coming home, so that my husband can fill them out, sign them. I'm going to be written down as a release of information is allowed. That way I can set up appointments for him, because he's getting irritated, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So, if it's in person sent in, it doesn't take as much time for anything to be done. So, I'm going to be heading out with my son after I get all this done, and we're going to be heading over there so I can collect that paperwork and come home with it so he can fill them out. Woohoo! Alright, this is actually clean again. Thank goodness. But yeah, no, I don't really like doctor's offices, but I've been dealing with issues myself that even every other doctor I've seen say, oh, that's normal, or just go on a diet plan, or count calories, or just tough it out. I'm lactose intolerant. I have a mild allergy to pecans, and I can't have anything with red dye in it. Do you know what type of diet I have to be on? Oh, I'm hoping the walk will actually help me go to sleep. But anyways, with my diet, do you guys might end up thinking what type of diet I would have to be on, because I can't have any actual lactose, but I still drink any milk or whatnot and just put up with it. I can't really have ice cream because of the problems, but I still do eat anyways. Why? Because the diet I would have to be on is air. But yeah, no, there is so many loopholes. There is really no actual loopholes to work with. So, I try not to give out too much information during these streams, which is why I walk away to make phone calls if I can. Privacy, you know. Everything's all about privacy. I do apologize if it looks a little blurry. My camera takes a while to adjust. But yeah, this is the longest I've done a stream and actually had people join in. Yay! Come on, happy dance while doing dishes. Yeah, this actually makes me happy. I love being able to talk with other people, especially from the community from Anti-Matrix. I knew once I found you guys at community, I would actually be able to have a little bit more supporters and a corner to be in. Right, thank you. Alright, my son's in his room. Okay. So occasionally, if my son's not in his room, but I know he's in his room, I'll end up probably seeing something walk by. That's absolutely normal in my house. Oh, Rich? Okay. Or he's just being Rich is just being a silent watcher and not really doing a lot of communicating if he's that bored. That's okay. I do like to babble, talk, ramble, sometimes complain. But that's what I like about my streams. Or I'm open to that. You guys need to complain about something, I'm here. You guys are bored and just want to talk about random stuff, I'm here. But welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone who's here. Thank you. Makes me feel loved. My husband loves me, I know that. But my son has his own way of expressing his love, and that's just basically ramming into me in a hug. You were checking on Discord? Right, the Twitch community is amazing. They didn't really have a community like this when I first started trying doing streams, and now that I found you guys, it's amazing! But at least I did figure I'd just mention I was going on a stream. Just doing dishes, dealing with being a mom. All of it. Right. Yeah, it is. I mean, I talk to myself a lot, and I'm already known as the crazy person. Mixing bowl? It's a mixing bowl. I make pancakes in it, the pancake batter. I'm going to be using that to make bread, which I probably might do a stream later on that. Either later today or tomorrow if you guys want to watch. Got a recipe and all. Let's see here. Alright, that's clean. Glasses keep sliding down. Yeah. It is. I've actually, we have an appointment set up for my son to get a full eval done at a place called Children's Village. You'll watch? Nice. And for this full eval is to see if he's possibly autistic, possibly ADHD, possibly ADD, or have something else going on. I know ADHD, ADD, and autism runs in my family. So does my husband's side family. So there is a big possibility, 50-50 chance on all of it. He has already been diagnosed with speech delay at his age. He's not saying a lot of words that he should be at his age. He's not as caught up and all that. But he can repeat shows after watching it a few times. Nice! I made a meal last night that was actually good and I still have leftovers. My husband took some for lunch. I make pancakes from home too, but I don't use the homemade stuff. I use the package. Doing it homemade takes forever. And when you have a toddler who is not exactly the most patient, you gotta take the quick way. Yeah. Gotta have the coffee or the water. Let's go for the water. Oh, I gotta take a small break every now and then. But that's what I got done. This is the second load of dishes. I already got the first load put away. So this is more than likely going to be about 3-load dish. About my normal. And I got water in my glasses. So without my glasses, I am practically blind. Right. As you heard my son earlier, that's basically how he talks. He doesn't really do a lot of actual talking. It's more staring. And then if I don't get what he's saying by staring, he starts screaming. And he has a pair of pipes. Very long, large pair of pipes. He will scream. He does what I like to call the banshee scream. If you guys haven't heard a banshee scream out of a toddler, don't look it up. Just don't look it up. No one wants to hear the banshee screams. Trying to get this all organized here. I have a small kitchen. I can still see my computer. Can I see the messages? No. My eyesight is that bad. There we go. But yeah, you know, I like to show people my cooking skills and my baking skills. I love to bake. I don't get that much of a chance anymore, but I love to bake. Stay. And maybe I might start doing more baking streams if you guys want to watch those more than the cleaning streams. I love to cook, sort of. My husband comes up with a recipe, I try to follow it to the best I can. Yeah, when we're in stores, if I tell him to stay in the stroller. Ooh. Alright. Sounds good. I have a wagon I like to keep him in. And he actually likes the wagon. It gives him a lot of space. I have to smack my head on that. Gives him the space he needs to move around because he doesn't always like being confined. I really don't blame him. What child likes being confined to a stroller when they're getting outgrowing it a little bit? So, just getting a lot of this stuff put up here. I don't have any drawers. I have cupboards. I have shelves and this shelf. So, all my baking, cooking, and coffee stuff sits here. My seasonings are up there. So, I make do with everything I have for space. I grew up poor, I understand being poor, and I tried to penny pinch. So when it comes to trying to make homemade bread, I will gladly make homemade bread. Because bread is getting expensive. If anyone hasn't realized how expensive bread is, he does. The only way I figured out to not have him have a meltdown, and I know this is going to sound like letting technology take over, is let him be on my phone to watch his own YouTube shows. That has been the only way I've learned to not let him have those type of meltdowns. So, I have learned my lesson on not letting him scream out in public like he is in danger. He's not. He just doesn't like being told no, or to stop, or to sit back down and not stand in the wagon as it's moving. Or better yet, to not get into the freezer doors in the stores. So, that is what I deal with when I take my son out places. Doctor appointments, he has to have the phone. Otherwise, he will scream at you. Otherwise, he's a very good child. He can be well behaved when he wants to be. Keyword, when he wants to be. I don't even try to take buses because both me and him have anxiety on buses. I'd rather walk everywhere, even if that means I'm in pain for the next few days. He doesn't like being on buses. I don't blame him. I really don't. Look, buses are confusing, they're stressful, and they can be very crowded. And again, he has my phone. Because, honestly, as long as he's not screaming and he's behaving, he can have my phone. So I try not to have him anywhere where it makes him too anxious, and he's a bit claustrophobic on buses. An almost 4-year-old who doesn't like buses. I don't blame him on it. I really don't. Oh, my son as a child, little baby,
well, he really crawled
on the floor and rammed his head into walls and laughed about.
Apt was how my son is. Still is too. We've talked with the pediatrician about it.
All he told us is try to make sure my son doesn't continue doing it.
How do you stop a child, a baby, into a toddler, to not ram his head into a wall? Yeah. But again, how do you get your toddler to not ram his head into walls? Or smack himself in the face when he's starting to get frustrated? Like, you can't stop it, you just gotta try to find other solutions. And that's not exactly simple when you have a toddler who's set in his own ways. So, I mean, before you guys, I didn't have anyone else to really talk to about all this. And I was super frustrated. I was looking up online how to deal with my toddler when he's like this. Or is this all normal? Google was no. So when I found you guys, I was extremely happy and ecstatic about it because I have a community who understands being a parent or a grandparent or have siblings who have the same issues. That made me very, very happy. Sorry for that long rant. He's also still in his potty training years, and he started doing his potty training at what? Can't afford him. So I'm hoping that we can try getting him through insurance, because I'm waiting for what the full eval shows. He carries a blanket around with him. I do the same, so I can't say much on that. He has
His own comfort blanket.
Okay, cool. I just saw something moving behind you. No one is there, so it's probably spirit. And yes, I have a spirit in my house. He was here before I was.
I'm not going to kick him out.
He doesn't do any
Damage. He just walks around, checks up on people.
Yeah,
I have a very helpful spirit.
And I know it's a guy because my husband has seen him. Sometimes scares the crap out of us, but that's about it. But I never tried headphones. I've tried other things of that sort. He just doesn't care for anything that's on his head or over his ears for too long. Because then he gets super loud with those on. So, I can't even give him a book without trying to eat it or tear it apart. If I'm trying to read him a story, he prefers trying to take it out of my hand. Most likely is, but like I said, that spirit has been here long before us, so. Do I know the spirit's name? I don't. I don't think I want to. Sometimes knowing the spirit's name gives them more power and can cause a lot more problems. But if I really into religion, that's okay. If the spirit wants to hang around and not cause any problems, he can hang around. That's cool. Is he sometimes a peeping Tom? Yeah. But that's okay. Most likely checking on me. Sometimes he talks with my son. I don't exactly know what my son talks about half the time. Yeah. My son has his own conversations. With who? Mm-hmm. He has his own imaginary friend. I think his name was Train Ton. Exactly as it sounds. Train and then Ton. Combine the 2 words. So. I think my son has his own little friend. I tried having him in school. Yeah, he was young, at 3 years old. And they wanted to put him in remedial classes for being a troubled toddler. He's a toddler. He loves learning.
He has interest in boats, plants, and anything that has bright colors and possibly move. He organizes his own toys a certain way he likes them, and he likes to try to help with things. So, he has his own way of doing things. I try not to stop him. But if he's going to try playing with things he doesn't need to be playing with, then I gotta get in the way. He actually has gotten very quiet in his room. I need to go check on him. I will be right back. A quiet child is never a good thing, unless he's asleep. Give me a moment. Give me another moment, you guys. Stand. And turn it on. Very good. Throw it away. Thank you. Okay, I am sorry about that.
I don't really think so. I tried looking into it, but I don't think there is. I had to deal with my son real quick. The reason why he was super quiet was because he went number dos into his pull-up, and it was not exactly a very happy dose. So I had to try my best to clean him up before popping him into a shower to get him cleaned up. Quickest way to clean up his
him up without dirtying it too many or using up
too much toilet paper.
What? We're good now. We're doing dishes. Oh, I know I keep popping in and out. I'm sorry, but as being a mom, it's not like I can drag my computer everywhere. I gotta kind of keep it charged because battery will try to die. Oh, okay. Clean hands now. So, we did get some new
Silverware. We do go to a WIC office
every 3 months to do check-in, all that. So he now has some new silverware. I'm actually very happy about. Alright, but I definitely will check to see if there's any schools here with early education, but I do want to see what Children's Village has to say first. See what type of schooling he will need, what type of programs he can be part of, all of that. Because he does need to be part of speech therapy as well to help with the speech, to help him get where he needs to be. And just kind of go from there. I mean, I am worried. He's not where he's supposed to be. I tried to give him all the right lessons and all that, help with his speech. Well, if I let him just basically be naked, he can get to the bathroom. But if I'm trying to do a screen like this, I can't exactly just let him be naked. Because that would cause a huge problem, and I don't want my YouTube channel to be banned. If you understand what I mean.
and with how my camera is angled, he will be seen. And I actually currently have him in his room with a clean pull-up on. He's in a lot happier mood. So.
Alright, big guy. But my son was a lot happier. He understood. I realized there was something off. Once he goes quiet like that, either A, he's playing quietly, B, he's getting into something, C, he's asleep, or D, he had a potty accident. Yeah. His pediatrician's actually worried that he's a bit behind on a lot of things of that sort. His height, his weight, his growth, that's actually awesome. He's on the right track for all that. It's his speech and mental capacity, as I like to call it. He has very great mental capacity, but it's the communication, all that type of stuff. My brain decided to go fried for a moment. We're there. He's a bit behind on trying to properly communicate. He's been working on trying to
Get himself dressed, which I'm very
happy about. I let him choose out his own clothes.
I let him try to get
his own shoes on. Sometimes I have to switch things around. He goes up to the potty by himself, as long as there's access and the gate's not up. And he can actually get up onto the big potty after putting on his potty chair seats up there, to be able to use that potty. So we've been getting very far in that process, but it's trying to see how much further we can go to be able to get him out of pull-ups, because, oh my god, pull-ups are expensive.
They are getting super expensive. And with all my running around, I know how to go to the bathroom. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. I got a leak bladder. I will always be constantly having to go pee. And that's a big issue. Alright, let's keep this up. I want to get all these dishes done, all of them caught up the best I can. There's a few left over around, and there's a few left over around. I also got to try to get vacuuming done, sweeping and mopping, laundry. I gotta go across the way for that. I will literally show you guys around my house. You guys get an idea of what it looks like. Just let me get this all finished up, and then I'll end this by showing you guys around my house. So you guys get an understanding of how big my place is and what all I gotta deal with for the size. Not a lot to clean up, it's just trying to keep everything cleaned up. I got a husband to clean up after occasionally. He does his own strings. And he has a lot of subscribers. So, I am his manager. Oh, this heat's making me nauseous. Alright, yep, that's got it so. Alright, I don't got much left to do. Yep. So, I'm going to actually show you guys around real quick. Unplug that. And make sure this is out of here. So, as you guys see, this is my kitchen. This is the size of it. I'm going to show you guys upstairs real quick. I do literally mean upstairs. This is my room. That's the bed. So this is where me and my husband sleep. And then I will show you guys the rest of the house. It's a little glitchy, I do apologize. Front door, the door that's open is the bathroom. Got the living room. And my son's room. Say hi, Dallas. But that is my house. I had to stop real quick and get myself cooled down by wandering around. I do need to try to finish up these dishes, otherwise I will forget. But you know, my husband does try to clean up after himself the best he can. So it's not that like he doesn't try. It's that he has a hard time trying to keep up with everything because of what he does.
So,
But don't forget to
like the screen, you guys.
Getting hot. The walk around actually kind of helped cool me down some, which is what I needed. But
But
as
as you guys saw, that
is my house. Alright. It's not a very
very
big
big
house.
house.
I am renting this place.
place.
Actually, my husband's the one that's actually renting this place, but I live with him, so. And this is the size of the house I clean. I try to keep up with almost on a daily basis. So. Right. What's even cuter is the rent. It's
Not in the thousands.
It's
750.
That is the rent for this place. And then we got renter's insurance,
Insurance.
which is nice. Having your own little renter's insurance does make all of us feel a little bit better about the place. It's small. It's not the best. We have
Our own little issues occasionally.
But yes. This is my little place. My little fortress. And in that
Living room, as you guys probably saw the desk, that's where I sit.
I don't have the best
Setup, I don't think I ever will have the best setup.
I got a lousy chair, but it's a chair. I don't got a lot of money to be able
To buy expensive things for gaming, streaming, and all that. I just do with what I got.
And that's quite alright. Right. We've been living here a little over 2 years. And the rent's been great. Neighborhood,
Not so much.
We live down an alleyway, and in that alleyway is 3 workplaces. So, we hear them every morning and throughout the day. Cool. So, I deal with a lot of noises. But yes, we made a home. I had to put together that little metal closet shelving so we had space for our clothes. Because otherwise our clothes would be all
All over the floors, and we deal with ants every now and then.
Yeah, it is nice. We're also trying to save up the best we can so we can get out of renting and get our own place. But instead of an actual house, we're thinking of those mobile homes that's not a pull behind type trailer mobile home, but
One of those that sit on a lot and you
buy the place type mobile home. But those are within the 1,000 range, 100,000 type range, and they get expensive. But yeah, it's a great little place. Not the best little neighborhood, but a great little place. I'm basically neighborhood watch. Occasionally I stare out the window and I notice something a little off. We've had about 3 neighbors move out. Yeah, the cost of rent is ridiculous, but we found this place when the rent was only $700. So it was a great rent price. It went up a little, yes, but you know what? Inflation. Did I say that right? Either way, appreciate you what I mean. The prices go up, rent goes up, so accommodate everything else going on, everything else of that sort. So, yeah, the adulting life. I also have pennies in a jar. I have to get quarters for laundry. My life. This is my life. I'm used to this life, but this is my life. I don't exactly have a parent figure around anymore. My mom died of breast cancer that migrated to everywhere else in her body, so she died of that cancer. Yeah. We're looking for a mobile type home like that, but a 3-bedroom, so that we all had our own space. My husband can convert one of them into a office, so he could do his streams, while my son has his room and we have our own room. But again, a 3-bedroom, 1 bath is a kind of a not in the best range of prices these days. We have a good credit score. We actually have a pretty decent credit score for what we do. I try to write stories. They don't get very far. Because my undiagnosed ADHD brain comes up with different story ideas and trying to keep up with what story I was working on. Yeah, I understand that one. But I've been trying to find ways to bring money in from home, and I don't really get very far. I tried selling stuff. I have diamond art that I'm actually trying to sell. Unfinished, unopened, or finished ones of that sort, just so I can bring a little extra money in. Try to save that up. That doesn't really work too well. So we've also been trying to figure out how to get a mortgage with our credit score. Got this dish and the big mug left.
Rich,
if you haven't seen it yet, here's
my big mug.
Yeah,
It's been 5 years since she died. It hurts still, but she died May 20th, 2020.
So,
This is my coffee mug.
needs to be clean, but it's my.
And my father's not in the picture because I can't even really call him father. I call him sperm donor.
Because that's what he is.
He's a sperm donor.
That's all he ever will be. I don't even
No, his medical family side, so.
Whatever. My siblings blamed me for everything, even though nothing was ever my fault. They called me spoiled, I'm not. My mom taught us all how to be independent and work on saving money and all of it. So, she was a single mom raising 5 kids. So she hid a lot of stuff. Right? But my husband makes good money. We pay rent. We use the money to buy food because we know how much money he makes. We can't get on food stamps. So we go from there, deal with all that. So, just be my life. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, so
For bills for me, it's I have to pay my own health insurance, which is $2 a month. Admittedly,
that's not bad for paying for health insurance.
But to be honest, that's actually pretty cheap.
Well worth it. Any type of co-pays I have to do, I got that as well. But normally it's just like $5-10 for co-pays. But I
Got my own little
card that I get points on that I can convert into money. So I'm good on that. So that's my own bills I gotta do. And then for the household, she was super mom. For household bills, we got rent, renter's insurance, car payments, internet, electricity, phone bill. That's all our bills. Yeah, mom was super mom. Raising 5 kids who were 5 teenagers to 5 adults.
She had some help, but my aunt wasn't exactly the most reliable either. My mom went to school, had a job, raising 5 kids. One of my older siblings, my second older sister, basically became a second mom. And I respect her for that. All dishes are done. I respect her for that. She basically became the second parent of the house. I got 2 older sisters and 2 older brothers. I am the youngest. I've had my own past problems, but I don't remember a lot of my childhood. So either something traumatic happened or nothing too super exciting happened that I couldn't remember. So, just about the norm of having a childhood that I don't remember much. Which is not exactly, shouldn't be too normal about not having a lot of memories of childhood. Oh, look, my shirt's wet. So, I finally got all the dishes done, just now cleaning up the sink. But yeah, Mom was super mom. She had breast cancer, lung cancer, had blood problems, she was a diabetic and epileptic. Such a lovely mom. She kept a lot of her medical history hidden. Because she did not want to interrupt our lives, as she put it. No, I don't. My siblings basically denied me any contact with them. The only time I ever got contact with one of my siblings was my sister Alyssa, asking to see if I heard from our grandmother. Only for me to find out that she died. On an ironic day, February 14th. Of this year. So, the only time we communicate is through family members' deaths. Ironically, that is actually kind of sad. Now that I think about it. Hands. They're so wrinkles. But yeah, no, to answer your question, no, we don't communicate really. I wish, but they got their own lives. Some are married, some have kids, some just don't really care. My oldest sister, the first eldest sister is high-functioning autistic. Yeah. Right. My second eldest sister has her own problems. My third oldest sibling, which is a brother, is pure ADHD. The sibling that is closer to my age was recently diagnosed with schizophrenic. And then there's me. I'm diagnosed with things. My mom didn't want to get me diagnosed because she was afraid that all her kids will be taken from her. Which, honestly, I don't blame her. Yeah. It is. It's awful. But that was my childhood. That was my life. The only time family ever got together was through death of things or when I got hit and drug at 10.5 years old. That was actually a fun time. Only to find out years later I have back problems from it. Yeah. I had such a wonderful childhood. I'm still alive, I'm still functioning. Somehow. So I try to make sure my child has a good childhood. We try to give good memories. I want him to be able to make friends. So. He loves playing with other kids, but he doesn't exactly know boundaries. That could be me lightheaded. Okay. I'm going to be moving the computer over to my desk.
Give me a few moments.
Alright, time to move my computer. If... Did I just unplug? I unplugged the wrong thing. That was my bad. So, give... Here we go.
I got all dishes done. I'm just now gonna sit, rest, and hang out. What I love to do.
I might actually just let my son out too, because now I don't have to worry about him trying to get into things. Just adjusting a few things. If the camera's moving around, that's me. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't understand what boundaries are. And honestly, that's okay. Not everyone does. Kids have their own problems sometimes, so... What is this? Alright. My chair likes to sink. You want out? Yeah? Time for me to sit and rest a little. What do you want? You want out? Okay. Sorry guys, I know I keep moving, disappearing. I'm actually done doing dishes, so you're good. Oh, you're tired. Okay, that makes sense. I'm leaving that light on. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Oh, now that I'm not doing dishes, he can come around and hang out. Hi. Oh, good grief. Okay, you know what? Sync. Adjust the camera. There we go. Oh. Right. Anytime I try to rest, though, my son, as you can see, tries to get right up next to me. I'm just happy I got all the dishes done, though. The only consequence out of it is wrinkle fingers. Okay, Papa. Give me a moment. It's not in there. So I just updated my husband. He, since he asked me to call the doctor's office. All right, give me a moment. About the paperwork and whatnot. Were you still wanting to watch it, Bubba? My son basically thinks he's Velcro.
Does that
Does that make sense?
He
He thinks that he's Velcro. He wants to be attached to my hip at all times. So yes,
he
he
wants
wants
to
to
be
be
with
with
me
me
at all times.
Ugh. Checking on a few things here. Oh, I actually did get a like. That's awesome. But yes, he does like being right next to me. Not most times, all the time. Bubba, out of the fridge. Out of the fridge. Thank you. Yes, the light was on in the fridge. Yeah. Hey. Off the table. Get down. Thank you. Yeah, it is hard to get things done. If I'm vacuuming, most kids, like animals, they're afraid of vacuums. No, my son turns it into a game. A car? It's a truck. Alright. Child. Yeah, I'm just trying to rest up before me and my son go out to go get that paperwork. I also had to check the mail today too anyway, so might as well do that. Might as well do that. So, hey, can you go try the potty? Hi, go try the potty. Ugh. So, yeah. That's what I get to deal with. I deal with my son constantly being attached to me, wants me to not sit down. I have to rest. I do. I have my own problems. Everyone knows this. My husband knows this. And it makes it difficult for me to get a lot of things done. I mean, I still have to get the rest of that kitchen cleaned up. I gotta sweep. I gotta mop. I also need to get those dishes put up, but I'll just let those dry. He likes to vacuum. Come together. Yes, patience is tested all day. But yes, he does love the vacuum. He also loves helping me put dishes away and take the trash out.
That's a wet.
As long as you don't get too much into the camera view, that's fine, Dallas. You're not in camera right now.
Hi. Oh, so since he's not on camera, I'm gonna let him be the way he likes to be.
You
Don't need that, Dallas. I gotta put this in the kitchen. Give me a second,
you guys.
I'm constantly having to get up to go do something. If I'm trying to play a game, I have to pause it and go help him something. If I'm trying to watch something, I gotta pause it, go help him with something. That's my normal. I'm gonna tilt this up a little more so he doesn't try to. I know. Trying to make sure he's not too much into the camera view.
Bubba, no one wants to see that.
He's also in his stage of where he's tired, so he's gonna be trying to test a lot of patience.
Bubba,
Oh, he does love enjoy doing tests. There. Now you can be yourself and no one can see you. He loves trying to help out the best he can, but as being so small and young, you need to be careful. Being so young and small, he has his own problems.
hi.
So, I'm going to be actually ending the stream here in a few moments, you guys. I do want to say thank you so much for those who did show up. I am very happy to be part of the Glitch community. You guys do show up for a lot of things, and I love it. Thank you guys again. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you guys want to subscribe to see more of these type of streams. My baking streams, my cleaning streams, my video game streams, whatever streams I do. You guys will get the notifications for it. I need to rest up some, get something to eat before I head out to go to the doctor's office that my husband has asked me to go do. That I need to get done. Thank you guys.